on the same day, became a flight and instrument instructor also at the age of 18. By the time he was 23, he had gotten his AET license and was hired by Republic Airlines when he was 24. He received an AFT license and got his job at Republic Airways as first officer back in 2007. He has a degree in aviation maintenance and technology with the University of Missouri. He was promoted to captain within 2 years. He became captain on the Embraer 145 back in 2006. And then in 2013, the Embraer 170/175. He trained at the Casino Academy of Aviation run by legendary airshow pilot Sean D. Tucker. He began airshow aerobatics competition back in 2006 with a top 10 place for every national aerobatic championship competition and a top 3 in nearly every regional competition. Now the aircraft that he is flying is the Blue Demon, a highly modified Pitts S1, 230 horsepower, Lycoming IO 360. We've been telling you about letters on engines all weekend. This one's no exception. The I stands for injected, it's not fuel injected. O is it's an opposed engine, similar to the old air-cooled Volkswagens and the water-cooled Subarus. Featuring a custom nano propeller, the airplane weighs 850 pounds. It also has carbon fiber panels and a fabric body complete with a chrome wrap designed by Vinyl Images and designed by the same build. Now, Patrick and his wife Natalia published Extreme Flying Adventures and Educational Children's Activity Book, which is available on Amazon. And they'd like to promote STEAM education and aviation-based virtual reality experience. Now, he earned his pilot's license before getting his driver's license. Can you believe that? Now, he used to get plane rides to his friends and exchanged the car ride. But he didn't own a plane, didn't own a car until he was 18. He also used a washer plane to fly his pilot's license to gain flight training. And he owned time in nearly every aircraft he could get his hands on, which amounts to over 100 different aircraft. Now, he'd like to thank the sponsors, Socks and Parachutes, Bristol Watch Company, Aircraft Smoker Oil, Evolution MMA, Lift Aviation USA, Michelin Tires, Tiger Performance Products, Aircraft Spruce Specialty, Texas Aero Group, Enersys, Cato Propellers, GoPro, and iFly GPS by Adventure Pilot. He's also on social media, and I know you want to keep track of him. On Instagram, it's at Extreme Flight. Facebook, Extreme Flight 45. X, formerly known as Twitter, Extreme Flight 45, and on YouTube at Patrick McAlee Airshow. Now, he was mentored by Airshow legends, including Brent Luce and Skip Stewart. Became a captain in his 20s and remained with the same airline for over 20 years. And he flies a hand-built, customized Pitts S1 that is lighter and faster than most of the factory variants. Now, if you've been watching him, and I know you have, you're looking at these maneuvers and thinking to yourself, wow, that is really a neat roller coaster ride. And you would be right. Look at the airplane. The snap goes across the sky there. Oh, my. But here's the interesting part, because you will experience positive as well as negative G's. Positive G's, they're the ones that are pushing you into the ground here, or if you're sitting down, in your seat. There it goes. 2, 3. That's positive G's. Now you can pull more positive G's, which will press you into the seat of the airplane. But there's also negative G's. If you're Patrick and you're pulling negative G's, those G forces are trying to throw you against the belts and out of the cockpit of the airplane. And because of the way that we're built, they're very painful if you're not used to them. There we go, rolling it around again. You see that the Pitts has a very sprightly area. One of the things that I was way back, Curtis Pitts decided to build the first one back in 1947. If you're wondering what negative G's feels like, you're going down a country road somewhere here in Pennsylvania, and what you do is you go over one end of the road, and you feel a little those are negative G's. Also, when an elevator drops out, or also at some amusement park rides, you'll feel negative G's. Now, when you're pulling excessive positive G's, what can happen is you can gray out, or you can even go so far as to black out. A condition called G-lock, G-induced loss of consciousness. You can get into a lot of trouble with that. But the opposite way is true too, except the color changes. Instead of being a blackout, you go to a red out, because all the blood comes up to your brain. It is painful. Here he comes, Patrick McAlee, the photo pass. He does an extraordinary job in that area, for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment, Patrick McAlee is going to set up for his landing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Patrick McAlee is coming in right now. So please, when he goes by, I know he's going to dust us. That's okay. And once he's done, we're going to point our eyes back to the sky for Eric Edgren and a dead stick flight. Here he comes. Here's Patrick. Ah, there it is. I knew he was going to do it. He's going to do the donuts. And away we go. I knew he was going to do that. They all do it these days. It's great fun.